was taken to Bantang Hospital, and due to their help and support, she was able to meet with Anita, and whilst he do all these things to fix false leg for him, take him up to UK, bring him back. Anyway, Bantang Hospital is a big thing to us, and especially Anita, what she did for the family, for us and the family in general. We cannot just estimate the good things she is doing.
Stand up for me.
Alaji lost his leg after an infection in his foot, but 2 years ago, Anita took him to Kettering for a prosthetic limb. When he returned, most of his friends and family believed the leg had regrown. Only Alaji's sister and parents know the truth.
The family, we never think that he will work once more again. The time he was there, they called here that he started working. I was just saying no. But the first day I see him, I have to cry, because those are tears of joy, because we never think that he will be able to opt to come back to his daily duties. But thank God and thank to the all people of UK. We are very ungrateful to everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Alaji, could you do me a favor?
Alaji's recovery is regarded as a miracle. Now he works at the hospital and takes a full part in life in the village. There's a real shortage of staff here. Many of the nurses leave the Gambia to go and work in Britain. But the hospital is supported by medical staff from Northamptonshire.
Oh, I've had some amazing, amazing people out here. And anybody who comes out here, they've got to have that special quality. And every one of our volunteers gives their time free. They fund their own way out here. But Annabelle is going to give 2 years of her life to Bansang and the people. And I couldn't last 2 weeks in this environment.
Is there any cough?
Before Bansang, Annabelle worked in a hospice in Northamptonshire. To prepare for this work, she retrained in tropical medicine. Then she heard she had cancer. An operation to remove part of her bowel delayed her departure, but it didn't put her off.
Last summer, I just thought, it's about time. If I don't go now, I don't know when I'll ever go. For many years, I've wanted to come and work in Africa, since about the age of 8 or 9, I think, when there was images on TV of the Ethiopian famine. I decided I was going to be a doctor, went on to do my training, had to work for a few years and get some experience in England before I felt that I would have anything to contribute. And then last summer I decided it was about time that I got on with my plans. It had taken a long time to get there, 20 years. So I resigned my job and didn't know where I was going, but heard about Anita and contacted her. Heard about the Gambia as well. I didn't know where Bansang was, so I hardly knew where the Gambia was at the time. And she sort of filled me in, and I decided, right, that's where I'll go. Everyone is very grateful for your help, and you can make a difference. It is only a difference to a few, and you do often find patients that die, and they would live in England because the treatment would be available. But a remarkable number of patients do recover, and you're able to send them home, and that part is very rewarding.
It's not only staff from Northamptonshire that have helped. Hospitals in the county have established links with Bansang.
Kettering General Hospital have given 100% from the day I contacted them. They give their... Well, in fact, we're actually officially twinned. Bansang is their sister hospital. And we have support from all departments. All of the hospital furniture is from Kettering General Hospital. So, without Kettering, and I have to say we've had support from the local hospitals in the area as well, and without that support and from the doctor's surgery, I don't think Bansang Hospital would be here today. This is Kettering General Hospital.
Two.
Yes.
Any equipment that is given must be suitable technology. Incubators for babies are too high-tech for a hospital without a permanent power supply. This homemade resuscitaire is simple and effective. Some facilities, like the hospital kitchen, are even simpler, but don't need to be changed. Help is given where it's needed most.
3 meals a day, or is it 2 meals? The children's ward is where the help is desperately needed. We, on many occasions, have anything up to 4 children in a bed, and we have 43 beds. It's like a cattle market at night.
The charity has provided equipment, refurbished wards and built new toilet blocks. But now Anita has more radical plans.
We've got a brand new children's ward.
Separate shower and toilet.
I just can't believe, I mean, I thought I'd be 80 before I was given enough money for this new children's ward. So this is the most exciting thing to happen here in Bansang. And this is all possible in less than 1 year, raising the funds for an 80-bed children's ward, which is going to be offering 40 beds for medical cases, 40 for surgical. For the first time in the history of this hospital, we're going to have a doctor's on-call room, which is very important because the highest mortality of children, sadly, is at night. I think there's plenty of room, and it's a secure room.
You need a cupboard, like a sink, table, chairs.
Yes.
Listen.
Yeah. Okay. What do you say? No problem?
No problem.
Right, come on then.
Volunteers in Northamptonshire helped with the plans. The building work was done by the local community with more than 7,500 bricks.
And I think that all of the bricks that have gone into building this new children's ward have been made by hand using this one brick mould.
Tens of thousands of miles have been covered just to get the materials here. And to actually arrive and see the roof going on now and knowing that we're only a matter of months away for completion is fantastic. I walk onto the old children's ward and I feel deeply for those there that are suffering at the moment. But the new children's ward is going to bring a great deal of hope to everybody. I could actually cry with excitement, I think.
This achievement would be enough for most people, but not for Anita. Her charity already sponsors local nurses to pay for their training. The next challenge is to keep them in Bansang.
If we're going to retain nurses in this environment, we have to give them better staff accommodation. It's dreadful. These are dedicated, hard-working staff. At the end of the day, they can't even go to bed and afford a candle for most of them. So our next project is staff accommodation. I dearly, dearly want to be able to look after them. So this is stage number 2, and look out for number 3.
Anita has had the vision and raised the funds, but it's the people of Bansang who've done the work. They don't ask for charity in the Gambia, but it's support like this that's essential.
Saidungo, Sidiela, Karamura, Fama, Sido, Sidina.